Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I thought I would do something different and play dress up with my babies. So I have all three of my beautiful babies from the nursery. I have Chang Su Lee, Madison Nicole, and Jamie Bryce. And they look absolutely adorable together, and they look very, very sweet in their outfits. I also would like to share a little bit about each baby because I have noticed over the past 4 months that I have new subscribers to my channel, and so I thought they might like to hear about each of the babies. Thank you for subbing my channel and for being a part of my channel and coming over and seeing my babies and watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it. I also would like to thank my older subscribers. I have a lot of subscribers that have been with me since the beginning of my channel, which was 3 years ago. I have subscribers that have been with me for 2 years, for 1 year. So thank you very much to all of you. It's amazing. It's amazing to be a part of the community and to have such wonderful people be a part of my channel and just come on over to see the babies. Now, we're going to start with Chang Su Lee, and Chang Su Lee is my little cuddle bug right here. And this little one is very, very special to me. I absolutely love this baby. I adore this baby, and she is my go-to baby when I'm having difficult times dealing with my health and so forth. I just love how she feels in my arms. She snuggles just like a real baby, and so that's why I call her my little cuddle bug. Now, she is the Aurora Sky Scope. I'm not sure, well, I shouldn't say I'm not sure. I do not remember who the actual person was that created the scope. That's what I'm trying to say. So I only know that she's the Aurora Sky Scope. And she is an Asian baby, and she's very, very sweet. And I've had her, oh my gosh, maybe a year and a half, I think about a year and a half. And she was gifted to me by my very dear friend G of G's Tiny Toes Nursery. And I'm telling you, I just love this baby. She has painted hair, and of course she has the Asian eyes, and she has the Asian skin tone. She's very, very sweet, very beautiful baby. And of course my friend G, she had done some enhancements on her for me. Now, I went ahead and I darkened her eyebrows, I guess about 3 months ago, because they were light and I wanted to see them, and so I darkened them, and she looks simply adorable. And her name, Chang Su Lee, I named her after a friend of mine, and her name, of course, is Chang Su Lee, and it means free and beautiful. So that's why she's named Chang Su Lee. Now she is wearing, let me have this, sweetheart. She's wearing her really pretty pink dress. It's a light pink in color, and it has a pink slip underneath, and you can see her one foot. I love her feet. So she really doesn't wear socks or shoes. Well, I take that back. She wears the socks when she has her sleepers on, because the socks help to keep the feet part of the sleepers on her feet. And the same thing with Jamie. So anyway, she has a light pink dress with a pink slip, and there is a polka dot print design all over the dress, and it's in gold color. And it has short sleeves, has a Peter Pan collar. Now, the top part of this dress is smocked. It's a smocking design, and it's very pretty. It has a scallop edging going around the bottom part of the smock, and on the smock part itself, it's a crisscross embroidered design, and it has little tiny pink roses with green leaves, and the crisscross design is pink, but then the flowers are a dark pink. Very, very cute, very lovely. And she's wearing a bonnet that I got for her from a seller on eBay. Actually, I got 2 bonnets for her from this seller. And this one here, I really like this one. It has a cloth backing to it, and it has the lace on the top and the sides, and it has the satin ribbons, and it's white. Very, very pretty. And I thought it was very appropriate for her to wear with her dress. And then she's holding her pink bunny rabbit, Lovey. And the bunny rabbit has long ears, and it's pink. And the blanket part of the Lovey is pink as well, but it has pink satin trimming going around the edging of the blanket. Very, very sweet. Now, Chang Soo Lee weighs 5 pounds. And so when you hold her, you can feel the weight in her. She does feel heavy. But she is very, very special to me, and I absolutely enjoy going to her and holding her and just cuddling with her when I'm not doing well. Now, my next baby is my little sweetheart here, Jamie Bryce. And Jamie is the Gracie Scope by Ann Timmerman. And I adopted him from a dear friend of mine. Her name's Annie Walker, and she lives in England with her mother. And he actually belonged to Annie's mother, and her mother was adopting him out. And I happened to go to Annie's channel to watch a video, and I saw her doing this adoption video of Jamie. And he is the spitting image of my son at that age. Now, Chang Soo Lee is supposed to be 0 to 3 months. Jamie is 3 to 6 months. Jamie weighs almost 6 pounds. He doesn't feel it, but you know, he does. He weighs almost 6 pounds. And when I adopted him, he did have hair, and he's been in my nursery for almost 3 years now. It's hard to believe it's been that. Yeah, I think it's been about 3 years. It'll be 3 years this August that I've had him in my nursery. And so he is a memorial baby to my son, whom I lost. I lost him 3 days before Christmas, and he was 3.5 years old. And so I don't do well around the holidays. So I just don't do well. So anyway, this little one here is a memorial baby to my son, and he kept the name Jamie. That's the name Annie's mom gave to him, and I thought it was very fitting that he keep it because my son's name, his middle name, was James. So I wanted him to keep the name Jamie, and I gave him the middle name Bryce. And this little guy here, I used to go to him all the time to cuddle with him and snuggle, but that all changed when I got my cuddle bug Chang Soo Lee, because I love Jamie. I have a very strong bond with him. But his body is not as snuggly as Chang Soo Lee, so I go to her more for my cuddles. Now, I do cuddle him, but not as much as I do Chang Soo Lee. Anyway, with Jamie, I noticed the beginning of last year, he started losing his hair, and he was developing bald spots. So what I did is I removed all of the hair and from the outside of his head and then the inside of his head, along with all the glue. And I was going to have him re-rooted, except that when I removed all the hair, I discovered that he has beautiful, beautiful mottling and veining on his head. And I absolutely love it, and I decided not to have him rerooted, because why cover up such beautiful veining and mottling on his head? And so he is now my little Baldy. And I went ahead and redid his eyebrows because they were fading. I don't know if that's something that happens to the reborn dolls over time, that their eyebrows start to fade, but his started to, and so I redid them. And he looks simply adorable. Very, very cute. Now, this outfit that he is wearing, let me have this, sweetheart. This was gifted to him by his auntie Kimberly from Kimberly's Cocoon, and it is a Peruvian outfit. And Kimberly had one of these on her baby Malachi. I absolutely love Malachi. He's such a sweetheart, especially when she puts his drags on him, or dregs. I forget how you say it. His braided hair. I love it. And so I asked her if she could tell me where she had purchased Malachi's outfit. And here, you know, not long after that, I got this in a Happy Mail from her, and he just looks absolutely adorable in it. And he's got on this white long sleeve onesie, and it has a boys style Peter Pan collar, and the overalls is red with blue coloring, dark green, light green, yellow, orange, white. It's absolutely beautiful, and it has stripes going across the front and stripes going down the legs and the sides of the overalls. It's very, very cute, very cute. And he is holding his sock monkey, and his sock monkey is brown, and it has a white face with a red mouth and white hands, and it has a white blanket. And the top part is a very soft material, but the bottom part is satin, and it's white, and it's trimmed with red going around the edging of the blanket. And I thought it would look cute with his red overalls. And so that's my Jamie Bryce. And last but not least is my Madison Nicole, who is my toddler. And Madison, she is the Ariana Awake Sculpt by Reva Schick, and I had her in my nursery once before, but I wanted her back again, and so I was very fortunate enough to be able to get her back in my nursery, and I decided to try reborning her myself, and she looks absolutely beautiful. Now with my vision, because I am partially blind, she doesn't have a lot of the details, but on the other hand, she is supposed to be an Asian baby. She has medium Asian skin tone, and since she has that type of skin tone, you really don't see the creasing and veining and all that anyway, because she is a toddler. But she is beautiful, and she has the full eyebrows, which is what I wanted for her, and she has the long black wispy eyelashes. She has the peach colored lips, very, very sweet, and I'm just so very, very happy to have her back in my nursery, because she is the scope that got me started in the reborn hobby and the reborn community. So I'm very happy that she's back, and she is wearing her white summer dress. It's very pretty, and it has red cherries all over it. It has ruffle shoulder sleeves. It doesn't have like the short sleeves, it has shoulder sleeves. It's very, very pretty. And on the front, it has a gathered ruffle piece of material that's been sewn to the dress, and it's red and white checker pattern. It has a red flower, satin red flower with white satin ribbons hanging down. Very, very pretty. And then she's wearing a red headband with a big red bow to bring out the red coloring in her dress. And she's holding Pooh Bear. And Pooh Bear, of course, we know is golden color. And he wears a red shirt. And it has a red blanket trimmed with the gold coloring around the blanket. So that's the lovey that she's holding to bring out the red coloring in her dress. And she's also wearing her coral color onesie. It's short sleeves. It has white polka dots, and I'm sure you could probably see the one sleeve on the camera, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me if she's got that on. You know, I think she looks adorable. And I chose to leave her bald-headed because her head is, it's just too hard. There is no way somebody would be able to root her for me. And I didn't want to go through with her what I did with Jamie, with the hair falling out and, you know, having holes in her head. And I didn't want her to have painted hair because I just don't think toddlers would look good with painted hair. The toddler scopes, I mean, not the real babies. And so I just left her bald-headed, and she does have a couple of wigs. But I thought it would be fun for you guys to see her without her wig on, to see what she truly looks like. And she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. She weighs 5 pounds 9 ounces, so she's a little bit more in the weight than Chang Su Li, but Chang Su Li is heavier, if that makes sense. And so Madison is very, very light when I pick her up, which is nice. And let's see, what else can I tell you about Madison? Well, I can share about her name. I always liked the name Madison, and so as I was reborning her, I saw her as Madison. And then, of course, I had to come up with a middle name for her, and I thought of a very special young woman that's in our Reborn community. Her name's Nicole, and her channel name is Nicole's Little Ones. And I truly, truly enjoy watching her videos. She is an inspiration to me because she has a vision impairment like I do, but she is completely blind. I'm partially blind. She is completely blind. And I truly enjoy how she does her videos. Even if her videos somehow don't show the babies fully or whatever she's doing, she keeps going on. She just, you know, people will leave her comments and explain to her about the video and what they saw and what they didn't see, and she never gets upset. She doesn't feel criticized. She does everything she can to improve on doing her videos so everybody can see her beautiful babies. And she is a very, very smart young woman. I speak layman's terms. I speak like a layman. She is so smart. Whatever she shares with us, no matter what it is, the way she talks and expresses herself, you can see that she's a very, very smart person. And so I wanted a part of her to be a part of my nursery. And I thought, what better way than to name Madison after her Auntie Nicole. So she is named Madison Nicole. So guys, if you ever get a chance, head on over to Nicole's Little Ones channel. She's a very, very sweet person. Like I said, she is completely blind, but you know, her videos are wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And I enjoy seeing her babies and listening to her talk and share things. And she's a remarkable person. So guys, that is my video. And that's a little bit about my babies and a little bit about myself, I guess. But I wanted you guys to see the babies dressed up in their They're wonderful outfits. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. So everyone, thank you for watching this video. And thank you for being a part of my channel. And everyone, take care. Bye for now.